What's going on? I've got a Judge Stevens clip. We are in Texas and we have a defense attorney asking Judge Stevens to give him $5,000. I mean, he doesn't straight up ask for $5,000, but he kind of does. And you just can't, just listen to Judge's response. It's funny. Anyways, I'm Colin. We're cooling. Let's go.
Colin Hicks is on the desk. No, I gotta go get on. I gotta go put it together. On Colin Hicks.
What's the motion I'm trying to approval?
Where's Colin Hicks?
He's in there studying. I don't need bodies over.
We did.
Isn't Hicks, please? Thank you.
Mr. Laird's case.
The proposed orders.
Why are you bringing me into this? I was an investigator. I got
What are you asking?
Dr. Hobbs will be an expert witness. I need to pay him.
Why'd you? Are you, is he indigent? And
He's indigent now.
why did you choose? I've got Dr. Rapon, who is a licensed psychiatrist.
Well, just treated him.
So what? So what is that? You're asking for $5,000.
Right.
Well, the taxpayers kind of are
We're going to have
into
a
this
fair,
court.
we're going to have a fair trial.
You know, Dr. Rapon is a licensed psychiatrist.
Well,
I mean, he is the most renowned man.
it's not
Around.
it's not a competency issue. And
But it doesn't have to be. He's a licensed psychiatrist. What are you asking for? It's for mental health. He's a mental health expert.
it's asking for him to be evaluated, particularly for two reasons. One is potential mitigation evidence of punishment. The other is to assess the voluntariness of the statement / confession that he gave to the police and whether he was mentally capable
Okay.
of knowingly and voluntarily
Okay.
waiving rights.
But Dr. Rapon will be appointed to handle that.
As a defense expert, Your Honor?
Yeah, he's an expert all the way around.
Well, I want an expert for the defense, not something that.
This is he's indigent, right?
Yes.
Okay. He is approved by the court as a fair and independent licensed psychiatrist, and he will make the choice.
But is he a defense expert or is he an independent?
No,
My point is,
he's going to give whatever answer that is accurate. This is a science. He'll give whatever is the answer that's accurate.
but I need a defense expert that I can consult with.
You can do that. That's what he
His
does.
information will be confidential and covered
He
by attorney-client.
He will have to do that. He's not my psychiatrist. He doesn't work, he doesn't confide in to me his decisions or for everyone to know about. But he and I don't have a special relationship on this. He doesn't confide to me. He is appointed. He is the psychiatrist that I appoint in indigent cases when it is necessary.
As a defense witness.
It doesn't matter what it is.
My point is, I need somebody that I can
Well, when
rely on to have.
a defense
confidential
asks for competency
communication.
evaluation, I appoint, they are requesting it and I'm giving it to them.
This isn't a competency. I believe him to be competent. It's not a competence question. Somebody, I need a defense.
He's
independent
appointed,
expert.
he is the one appointed to help you on this. If you have a problem, you let me know.
Just to be clear, he's not to share information. This is a defense expert. He's not.
I believe he understands that. I don't think he shares information when he is hired and handles that. He's done this long enough to tell.
Well, I understand.
I trust this man.
Normally, when he's appointed, it's an issue of competency or something that is, available.
Because I'm
Because
doing
we're doing it.
for
This
me,
is.
it's doing it, it's a request, but I am finding that that's the right thing to do. And then, so he kind of works for me to help me make my competency decision. This is not my decision to be made. I'm not going to be the arbitrator or the decision maker and the fact finder. You want a jury, I guess, to make it.
Well, it's just, as I said, Your Honor, it's a question, first of all, mitigation. And then secondly, as far as the issue of voluntariness of the statement itself.
Dr. Capon testifies, not often, but has testified for both sides in cases. But I didn't, they hired him, not me.
Well, just for the record, I would request that we have Dr. Hamza, since he is familiar with the defendant. I've submitted a
I
report.
disagree. This is, he's indigent. He gets a competent man, and Dr. Ed Rapon, as you know, was leading psychiatrist here and was the man that was used in the James Byrd trials. And that was a worldwide trial, and he was the person who testified in those cases. And I find him to be fair, impartial, and most competent. That's what you're asking for. Plus, it's indigent, and this, you're asking for at least $5,000. We can get somebody as competent that does not cost the taxpayers unfair amounts.
Okay, well, just to be clear, so the motion to have Dr. Hamza
Is denied. You will be allowed as indigent. I will appoint Dr. Edgar Pond, the leading psychiatrist in this area. I think, knowing him.
Should I tell him?
We'll contact him and tell him that he's going to be appointed so
Well, I
that,
need to let him know the scope of the.
I understand you, but we're going to let him know so that you just don't come in off the street and he goes, what are you doing? And
I'm not here for a personal concept.
yeah, but we'll, in other words, set the table for you.
Right.
Okay, so that.
And then as soon as,
You're off the
as
street.
soon as.
Have you ever worked with him before?
Yes.
Okay, well, he'll recognize you, right? That's not.
But as soon as that's done, I'll be ready to try it.
Okay.
I know it's held probably over 2 years less, a fairly long case.
Yeah. Who is the prosecutor on this?
I am.
Okay. He's, Rife's working to move forward for trial.
Okay.
So we're gonna put it on the trial docket.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you. And let's let Dr. Rupert know about this case. And for Rife is going to, we're gonna let him know.
Okay, I'll give him a call once you leave.
Hey,
They're closed.
you're killing me on the lapel. There you go. Now you look great. Now you look.
Ma'am.
They're closed on Fridays, but I'll email us all this, so don't, they should never be nothing.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. All right, what else? Is that it?
All right, that one was fun. Yeah, I don't know how that works when it comes to experts. I would just always assume that you had to pay them out of your own pocket. But when you're a public defender, I guess you have to ask the court for money, and he wanted his own witness or his own expert. I mean, I can understand that. You want the expert to be answering the questions you want, the way that you want him to answer them. And I think that's what the holdup was, and that's why the defense attorney didn't want to go with the court-appointed one. But hey, this is what happens when you're a public defender, right? If you guys know anything, let me know. Is that how it usually works? That's the first time I've ever seen a defense attorney ask the court for money for an expert witness. I've never seen it before. I'm sure it happens all the time. That's the first time I've seen it. Anyways, I do have one more case for you. This is a short one, but I wanted to make this video a little longer for you this morning. So let's go.
Cause number 41E2506026, Marta Flassie versus Mikkel Summer.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Yeah, you.
What is the monthly rent on this one, please?
Your Honor, I'm not sure because the way that this was handled was that I leased it out to another person, and that person leased it out to this individual. And I was not aware until I asked him to vacate the premises when all of this started. And this was in October. And she paid me the rent, and she told me that she would be getting out. And I asked him, okay, well, let's get everybody out, because that part that she rented She wasn't supposed to.
Mhm.
And then I went through procedures and I told him, it says you need to leave by October 15th, which is the next date, but he never contacted me. I don't even know this gentleman. And I just need him to move his stuff because he's making money off of it and I don't even know that he was there.
Okay. So, you rented it to Mr. Summer and, oh, not him.
To a
Okay.
Linda Jackson.
Okay,
And
that's who
then-
you had the lease with, and then
Yes.
she rented it to Mr. Summer,
Uh-huh.
but you had no knowledge, and that's not in the lease to sublet or any of those kinds of things. Okay. Mr. Summer, so she told you she wanted you out and you're still there.
As she stated, she never met me. So this is her first time meeting me. So she never verbally or sent the message towards me to go from there to evict me as she should be. And also, I tried to speak with her through a tenant that was brought on underneath me, OJ, which is on I don't know how to pronounce his name, last name Jackson, about the situation to have her contact me. I have a text message to tell him to contact her, tell her to contact me. I've been there since 2022. How she not know that I was back there or on the premises for that whole time?
Okay, hold that thought real quickly. How did you give him his 3-day notice?
In that letter, and we put it in the business at the office. And then,
At the business office? Does he live at the business office?
no, see what it is, it's three sections. And I leased the section to Miss Jackson, to Linda Jackson, not OJ Jackson, Linda Jackson. And then she
It's
went
3
ahead,
apartments?
it's not apartments, it's a land, they're lands,
Okay,
and
there's
it's
lots.
yes, there are lots.
Okay,
I leased it out to Miss Linda.
all 3 of them?
No, just the first one.
Okay, I'm just trying to be
Yeah.
clear.
And then from there, I don't know what she was doing, and I just took her word for it. It's right there where all the construction is, and I wasn't able to get in. That's why we didn't go in there and inspect. We could go through the freeway, the 10, but we couldn't get in. But it's not visible because there was, what do you call it? A fence. So you didn't know that there was vehicles and mattresses and I don't know what else in the back. So when they told me that there was a problem with the
They told-
sewage,
Who told you?
Miss Linda.
Okay,
So we went over there and then we saw all of this. And I says, all of this needs to get rid of, because you're not supposed to be in here. I don't know how Linda did it or whatever. She was little tricky,
okay.
to say the least.
So you put a letter, did you put a letter on his door?
On the office door, not on his door, because I was telling Linda, I want everything out of here, Linda.
Okay. What did the letter say? Do you have a copy of that letter?
I didn't bring it. I don't think I brought it.
I have a copy.
So you did get the letter.
No, I didn't get the
I made
letter.
it.
How do
Oh,
you
you
have a
know
copy?
what?
Hold
I
on.
made it.
I received it from a text message from again, Mr. Jackson. I don't know how to pronounce his name.
OJ.
We're just gonna call him OJ because his first name is pronounced some different way. I received a text message. Actually, it wasn't from OJ. It was from Garland telling me that it was posted on OJ's door. Now, mind you, the entrance is one entrance way. OJ's office door is over here. Mine's is over here. Now, for years, the year that OJ just moved in, his is over here. I don't mess with his side. I go to my side. So I don't for anything that's
So when hold on, let me stop you there. So the office door that she's claiming she put this note on, is it where you have to walk through that door
No,
to
ma'am.
get to your space?
No, ma'am, I don't walk through that door at all. And the reason why I have received that note is because he sent me a picture of it and it said Linda Jackson. That's it.
Okay.
So again, it didn't state anything towards
Say
me.
Linda Jackson and all occupants?
No, it just says Linda Jackson and it doesn't state anything towards me on there. So again, I could have thought that somebody just wrote that up just to get me out because they've been trying, that's just.
Okay. I'm going to dismiss this. This was not done correctly, ma'am. I'm sorry, but there needs
Can
to
I
be,
say something?
say something, but you didn't properly notify him and.
Well, for him to get in, there's a gate and he has to get in through that gate,
Okay,
okay?
What does that have to do with the notice?
Because of the note
Where did you put the note? You said you put it
on
on
the,
the.
yes, on the business, what do you call it? Business store. He has to have gone in there. Why didn't he
Name's
approach?
not on there. You didn't put, there's a lot of things. I can't be telling you how to do your case. I'm gonna tell you is it's dismissed because you did not, the notice wasn't proper.
I don't understand how he can be making business without paying rent.
Ma'am, I've been paying rent. I even have my rent shown right here that I've been paying rent.
I'm just gonna dismiss it and then she needs to figure it out. I
Okay.
can't give her,
Thank you.
anyway.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Cause number.
All right. I'm gonna. I think I know what's going on in this case. It's a weird one. That's why I put it in, so we can talk about it in the comment section. But it sounds like he is subleasing an apartment from someone who is leasing from the landlord who was there, and she's trying to get rid of the sublet instead of going after the person that lives there, which is weird. And I didn't really understand the whole story about they couldn't get in for an inspection because there's construction on the highway. How exactly was she able to post something on the door? See what I mean? Like doesn't really make sense. I think the judge made the right call to dismiss it. She can refile it the right way, but it just seems weird. It seems weird. But yeah, if there's a sublease in there and he's not whoever's leasing the apartment is not allowed to do that, then yeah, you're gonna get in trouble. You can't do that. Anyways, that's it. That's all I got. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit the like button, subscribe, comment, hype, do all the fun things. You know what to do. But that's it. That's all I got. Until next time, bye.
41E2506027, K Clark Property Management versus Stacy Ramirez and Pedro Ramirez.
K Clark Property Management.
How are you? This one did
Good.
not service.